It sounds woo to some degree, but they can even see it in your DNA. Like anxiety can be found. Sorry, I'm eating ice cream. Stuff ice cream birds. So they can even see it in your genetic codes. You know, like they can find the exact DNA for anxiety. They can even see genocide and how it influences you today in today's life and your genetic makeup. So you carry on from your ancestors. Also the way they're going to inherit now. Think of it like their immunity to save now their genetic code. Okay, so their instincts now start to develop and get designed. All right, so now to preserve the line, to strengthen it, this, that, and the other, now you have an instinct encoded in you. Okay, now you have a trained eye almost. You're looking through what is trying to kill you, what also gives you that anxiety, that fight or flight, or makes you freeze. You know, so there's a lot of different elements to this, you know, and also now the ability to read those signs, right? So this is also part of the investigation, and like if you're going to crack a code. So if I see what you're searching, I can also find who put it there. You know, the dark web, where the money's going. This what leads us to Venezuela, and also just to fucking certain campaigns that I said I didn't want to participate in, but we got there anyways. You know, so like when it comes to threats, you're definitely working on an extortion campaign and on the side of the black web, all right, the dark web, whatever you want to call it, that pimp industry that's brought itself here somehow off of slavery. So either way, but you see what people are in the search engines, what they're searching for, and this kind of becomes your algorithm. All right, so what they're looking for, what they're searching for, it also shows you insight to their relationships, what they're battling with on a psychological level, like what they're trying to heal from when they're reading Psychology Today, when they're reading relationships, when they're looking for relationship advice, when they're searching up sex things because they want to know how to have good sex with their partners, you know, like, hey, what's going on? It starts to show you all these things. Business. Hey, I'm working on business. I'm working on education. I'm trying to learn about the Zodiac Killer. I'm studying serial killers. You know, so it starts becoming all these things, right? And then this is where they kind of start trying to grow their case too. Like, what are you fucking doing? What are you after? And this is where the government starts becoming a nuisance. All right? Because they want to control your mind in education in order to control an establishment and order, right? So we just solved for the X and the Y intercept, and now it's desire. So what creates desire? Not just lust for life and living and somebody else and what they have maybe, but what creates desire? Now you're finding boundaries.